Hello, Pisces. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of April 20th, 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising placement, then this reading is most likely for you. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site and just come back here and watch this video or one of the other videos for the tarot card of the week for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. Keep in mind, my friends, this is a collective general reading, not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's possible messages may come through today that don't fully resonate, and if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is intended for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So as I always say with a collective reading, just take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you would like a live Zoom face-to-face tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinetarot.com, for more information. With all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Piscean collective now for Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is their tarot card for the week of April 20th, 2025 for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising? One more shuffle now. Thank you. Your tarot card for the week is the Hierophant. What am I ready to commit to in my life? All right. Looks like you have a decision this week to make, my darling. What are you ready to commit to? Tell me more about the Hierophant for Pisces. Oh, it's a decision you've had to make for quite some time, and I feel like you've been stuck. I feel like you've been stuck making this decision. Tell me more about the Hierophant here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't think you're stuck anymore after this week. The Fool card is at the bottom of the deck. I keep saying the two Pisces collectives here on my channel are kind of merging, converging, becoming one. Tell me more about the Hierophant here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle now. Thank you. Your first card out, King of Swords. You are seeing things exceptionally clear now. The Hermit, doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of introspection. Eight of Swords, a lot of mental gymnastics, thinking about whatever this is. And then we have the Queen of Cups. That's your energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Wands. That leaves the Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, and Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Tell me a little bit about this King of Swords energy here for Pisces. I feel like I'm getting two messages for you. Let me clarify just a few of these cards. Tell me more about the King of Swords here for Pisces. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Tell me more about this King of Swords here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords clarified by Ten of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. This is your energy. Tell me more about Pisces this week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Sun card. We have the Moon. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. And what is this Nine of Wands here? What is the Nine of Wands here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Nine of Wands clarified by Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Wands. Well. Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Five of Wands to the Lover's card. I feel like I have tapped into a group of Pisces who are resisting an inevitable end. I'm not going to be hard on you, Pisces, because we all go through this. And I know that, it took me, 3 to 4 years to actually have that courage, that 15 seconds of insane courage to end the connection. But some of you are going to try to rebuild a connection with someone that has been quite toxic and quite burdensome, replete with conflict. And yet you are choosing this week to try to work things out with this individual. Now, I don't know what their response will be to you, but your energy here seems to be, I can see things very clearly. I've done a lot of soul searching. I've been really up in my head in the Eight of Swords about whether or not to walk away or stay. And I'm choosing, at least for now, to extend my love to this individual, whoever they are, friend, family member, or lover. And I'm just going to take things slow and see how things go. I kind of feel like you are turning the car around. Tell me more about this individual's response to Pisces. I think you're deciding to try one more time. Nine of Wands, card of patterns. I'm going to try one more time to commit myself to this person or to get them to commit to me. And it looks like you want to have a conversation this week with this individual. There's something here that you're conveying to them in terms of emotion. Tell me more about the response from this individual to Pisces. What is their response? Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. Shows itself again. Tell me more about this person's response to Pisces. Thank you. We get the Queen of Wands. I'm just shaking my head because you know exactly where I'm going with this. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Hierophant. Tell me more about this person's response. One more shuffle. Thank you. And we have the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Fool, the Five of Swords, and the Tower. I am specifically speaking to a set of Pisces where you are involved in an entanglement. I don't know if you're married to this person or you have a long-term commitment with them, but it's almost like, you know, I don't know if they have another person. I suspect most of you do. Most of you do know that this person has another person, that they're very inconsistent. You're looking for marriage or marriage material, and this king has another queen, or this queen has another king, or however you want to read it in terms of body parts. I don't read body parts. I'm just reading energy. This person has another person. And I think the majority of you know this because, but you have this, I don't know, toxic thinking. And I have to call it the way I see it. Like, I'm going to win at all costs. I'm going to make this person choose me. If this person was choosing you, there'd be no other person. I have no other way on how to say that. If this person was choosing you, there would be no other person. Sometimes the people we choose don't choose us. But I do see you here this week wanting to commit or recommit to this individual, or the idea of having a connection with them. Again, whether you're married to this person or that's just what you're seeking, is long-term commitment with this person. But this person, in terms of their commitment to you, they're very inconsistent. Knight of Wands to the Hierophant. Tell me more about this person's response to you. And again, I think for the majority of you who are hanging on to this person has another person. This is not my group of collectives where you have moved on. I'm going to pull another card for you because I kind of feel like this isn't fair. But this is for those of you where you're trapped in this cycle with this individual, who I don't discount you have love for. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying you're not seeing things clearly. 10 of Wands, the Devil, 5 of Wands, and the Lovers. Tell me more about this King of Swords here. One more shuffle. Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. Another Queen now. 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the World. You can make all the attempts you want. This person has already made a judgment call within them that they're moving on with someone else. Someone else that they deem to be a soulmate, soul bond connection. I have nothing against Pisces. I don't know a Pisces. I don't think I know a Pisces. I have no Pisces in my chart. My person has no Pisces in their chart. I just, I don't want you to think that I'm saying this to make you feel a certain way. Like, I have no hidden agenda here. I feel terrible giving bad readings. I can't tell you. I wish all of them could be rainbows and unicorns, because I do believe that we all deserve the best, but you're not receiving the best in this relationship. You know it. It looks like you're this week trying to attempt to rebuild the infrastructure of this relationship, and either known or unbeknownst to you, your person has already made the judgment call that they're moving on. And for most of you, they're moving on to someone else. They have this Queen of Wands, and they might even have 2 people on the side. You're going to have to take that message how it resonates. But they're seeing, they've already made the decision to be inconsistent with you because they're starting to build with someone else. It's almost like they're just waiting to close out the chapter with you officially. That 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the World card. Take that message only how it resonates to you. Okay, remember, it's a collective reading. You're welcome to claim what portion of it you wish, or not at all. Now, for those of you where you are not on that timeline, let me get you your own card. Sorry, I just kind of want to like reshuffle these as best as I can for you. Okay, for the Pisceans on the other timeline. They've already left. They're rebuilding their life. They're healing. They're looking forward to new experiences. What is their tarot card for the week of April 20th, 2025? For the Pisceans who have, or who have already made the shift and are on the new timeline. What is the tarot card for them for the week of April 20th, 2025? One more shuffle here. Thank you. For those of you on another timeline, the World. What is closing out for you now, and what new cycle are you ready to start? Okay. I'm going to say Pisces number one, or Pisces number one, Pisces, that other group where you're still hanging on, you might want to watch this because this is probably going to pertain to you too. You both have something closing out this week. It's just one of you are clutching to the back of the bumper as the car is driving away. All right, for the other group. Tell me more about the World card here for the other group. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. Well, this is coming in like a wrecking ball. I suspect it's good news for the Pisceans who have left already. Tell me more about the World card here for Pisces. One more shuffle now. Thank you. What do we have? Queen of Cups. That's your energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. We have the Judgment card. We have the Moon. You don't see this coming. We have the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Four of Cups. Pisces, what you doing? All right, so this is obviously for the other group of you. You've been mending your heart. You've been nervous to get back out there and meet someone new. I don't know, maybe whoever you left did a real number on you. But I kind of feel like it's almost like the heavens are calling in someone here for you as you're healing. It's almost like the divine has decided you can heal while simultaneously finding new love. I just feel like for some of you, you're not in the mood for love this week in that Four of Cups energy. You could still be healing from what transpired in the past, but it looks like you have a new love offer coming. So for those of you where you've done that hard work, you've left that person, I think what's closing out for you is being single. I think you have someone new on your path. Seven of Swords. Tell me more about this person. I kind of feel like you just believe this person is like the past person or all the other past people you've had. And that's kind of why you're not saying yes or no. But for me, the Four of Cups kind of is a card of rejection. We have the Eight of Wands, incoming communication. We have a Queen of Pentacles here. And we have the Death card. Huge transformation in love for you. This Queen of Pentacles could be masculine or feminine. I don't read body parts, especially in a collective reading. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles here. You're receiving communication from this individual. One more shuffle. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. This is happening in divine timing. King of Pentacles. This is a very good match for you. Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Strength. I think you're holding yourself back, or you will be holding yourself back. You're really up in your head about whether or not you want a Six of Swords move forward with this new soulmate, soul bond connection. There is something here within you that's telling you this person checks off all the boxes. Pay attention in the other group, because while you're trying to force someone to choose you, the other group actually has someone who is willingly choosing them. They don't have to fight for this connection. I don't know why I just felt the need to say that. I'm sorry if that sounded rude, but yeah, for those of you where you've done the hard work, it looks like you have all happening in divine timing. The divine is bringing you someone new. This is a very good match for you. King to the Queen of Pentacles, solid individual. There's the overwhelming feeling here from you, like, here we go again. I don't know if I'm ready. And again, I'm not going to tell you to say yes or no, but you have the opportunity to have some real emotional contentment in this connection. This really can transform your love life, transform the way you view love, and maybe even change the trajectory of your life in some respect, because this is an individual who wants to build for the long run. So that type of connection can take you anywhere. Relocation, moving, maybe starting a business together, having a family together, really can change the course of your life here and be emotionally content as well. So take those messages how they resonate. I have that first group of you hanging on to the back of the bumper while the car is driving away, and it appears you may be disappointed this week when you extend a love offer to your person. I kind of feel like they're biding their time until they actually can close out the connection with you and move towards someone else, or to just be single and have multiple options, because we saw several queens on the table there in your reading. And for those of you, like I said, where you've done the work and you've been healing, it looks like you have someone new crossing your path this week. Look, if you're not making yourself vulnerable and you're not getting out there in the 3D world to meet people, and you don't have an updated dating profile, and you're not engaging, and looking at your matches and connecting with people, then this isn't going to come in this week. I'm not saying it'll never come in. It just won't come in this week because you're not making yourself vulnerable. But for those of you where you're actually putting yourself out there in the hopes of like finding love, I do think you have the potential here to find love this week. Are you fully accepting of it? No. But again, with that Seven of Swords to that Four of Cups, we saw at the bottom of the deck, I think some of you are just afraid. It's like once bitten, twice shy, and you don't want to engage in a connection with someone else who's going to betray you or hurt you the way the past person did or past people did. Fair enough. I get it. Advice for someone who's been there: take it slow. 4 years later, 4.5 years later, I'm really glad I gave him the opportunity, even though I was, just like 3 months out of the marriage there and still going through the divorce process. For me, it was the best decision, but I definitely took it slow. So again, just do with that as you will. But yeah, for some of you making a love offer to an individual, it appears that they're biding their time, almost like rejecting you because they have their sights on someone else. And for others of you, you have a new love partner coming in. So take your time, Pisces. Don't rush into anything. The world is your oyster, but it looks like, at least this week, for those of you who are making yourselves vulnerable, the divine is closing out your cycle of singlehood and bringing you in a new soulmate. That is what I have for you for the week of April 20th, 2025. If you like these messages, they resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you a fantastic week. And as always, light, love, and peace.